Good morning and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings in Encinitas. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Tuesday, March 4th. You'll be interested to know. 42 years ago, today, in 1982, Canadian jurist Bertha Wilson became the first woman appointed to the Supreme Court of Canada, marking a significant milestone for gender equality in the country's judiciary. Her appointment in 1982 represented a breakthrough, paving the way for future generations of women in law and leadership positions within the judicial system. So now you know. And now, it's time for the Surf Report. Tuesday in Encinitas and North County. It's looking clean this morning with waist-to-chest high sets rolling in. Waves hold around 3 to 4 feet throughout the morning, providing great conditions for surfers. Expect the winds to be offshore at 4 miles per hour, keeping the surface smooth and enhancing the ride as the day progresses. Best time to ride is at 8 a.m., with the 1 foot incoming low tide, when the west swell is 4 feet at 8 seconds, and the offshore wind is 4 miles per hour. The first low tide Tuesday will be 0 foot at 6:30 a.m., with a 3 foot high tide at 12:30. The nearshore buoy at Beacons reads 58 degrees for the water temperature. Thursday and Friday will experience choppy surf conditions, primarily due to sustained 19 to 25 mile per hour west winds, creating challenging waves. Morning sessions will be particularly affected, with wind speeds peaking early and gradually easing in the afternoon. Wave heights will range from chest to slightly overhead by Friday, but the persistent chop will significantly impact ride quality throughout both days. This morning, it's mostly cloudy and it feels like 43 degrees, with 8 mile per hour wind. The sunset will take place at 5:49, and it will rise again tomorrow at 6:12. It looks like we're in for some partly sunny skies today, with a high around 58 and a light breeze from the south. Tonight, expect partly cloudy conditions with a low of 50 and light winds. Looking ahead in the weather, expect a mix of mostly cloudy skies with a chance of showers and thunderstorms on Wednesday, and highs near 57. Thursday brings more showers and thunderstorms with highs around 53. After that, enjoy mostly sunny weather on Friday and Saturday with highs near 55 and 58 respectively, and mostly clear nights in the upper 40s. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, a coalition of 4 tribes in San Diego, along with the San Diego Harbor Police Foundation, has received a grant of $2 million over 3 years from the California Board of State and Community Corrections. This funding aims to tackle the crisis of missing Indigenous people, an issue highlighted by the disappearance of Forrest Bourne Jr. in 2020. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, Indigenous women face disproportionately high rates of violence. The grant will support an annual summit, a public awareness campaign, and training to combat human trafficking, enhancing community safety and law enforcement relations. Now on to sports. The NBA's biggest rivalry seemed over, but recent trades have reignited it. At the season start, Steph Curry and LeBron James appeared closer to retiring than winning championships. However, the Los Angeles Lakers traded for Luka Doncic, while the Golden State Warriors acquired Jimmy Butler. These moves have revitalized both teams, with the Lakers winning 12 of their last 14 games and the Warriors claiming 7 of their last 9. With their new teammates, both legends are proving they do not need to dominate the league alone, making them formidable once again. In local sports, last night, the Kings faced a tough defeat against the Blackhawks, falling 5-1 in Chicago. Alec Martinez scored the lone goal for LA, assisted by Tyler Bertuzzi. Despite dominating with 42 shots, the Kings couldn't overcome Chicago's sharp offense. The Kings now stand at 31-20-8. Tomorrow night, the Kings battle the Blues in the City of Angels. Tonight, the surging Lakers at 38-21 take on the New Orleans Pelicans at Crypto.com Arena. LeBron James aims to lead the Lakers to a 7th straight win, averaging 24.7 points this season. The Pelicans at 17-44 are looking for an upset. Los Angeles is favored by 7.5 points. In top news, economists are exploring a troubling trend in the United States economy, where the wealthiest 10% of households, earning over $250,000 annually, account for half of all consumer spending. This disproportionate spending creates a fragile economy. Many warn that when so few hold the nation's wealth, the risk of economic downturn increases significantly. Meanwhile, consumer behavior appears perplexing, as high spending persists despite rising prices and growing consumer debt, suggesting deeper issues within the economic fabric of society. In business news, the maker of Reynolds Wrap aluminum foil will face a proposed class action lawsuit over its claim of being made in the USA. A U.S. district judge ruled that consumers can attempt to prove that Reynolds Consumer Products violated New York state consumer protection laws by misleading packaging. The complaint alleges that most bauxite used in the foil comes from outside the United States, making the foil made in USA claim deceptive. The lawsuit seeks at least $5 million in damages. The case is Washington v. Reynolds Consumer Products in the U.S. District Court, Southern District of New York. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is down 0.5% to $84,000. Ethereum is down 15% to just under 2,100. And Goatse's Maximus is down 0.5% to 7 cents. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the San Diego area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class, with locations in Encinitas, Solana Beach, Oceanside, La Jolla, and more. Just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk science. Scientists have confirmed the remarkable existence of time reflections, a concept theorized for over 50 years. Instead of seeing your face in a time mirror, you would see your back. Using engineered metamaterials, researchers at the Advanced Science Research Center at the City University of New York Graduate Center successfully observed these reflections. By manipulating electromagnetic waves, they demonstrated that signals could reverse in a way that differs from typical spatial reflections. This breakthrough could enhance wireless communications and contribute to advancements in low-energy, wave-based computers. As physicists note, understanding electromagnetic waves, both forward and backward, is crucial. And in entertainment news. This weekend's box office saw Captain America: Brave New World retain its title for a third consecutive week, earning $15 million, making it the ninth worst third weekend in Marvel Cinematic Universe history. Meanwhile, Last Breath debuted in second with $7.8 million. The film is based on a true story and has received decent reviews, although it may struggle to break even against its budget. Family films Paddington in Peru and Dogman rounded out the top 5, with Paddington now unlikely to reach $40 million. The overall weekend gross was just $44 million. Well, alrighty folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the Tibetan spiritual leader, Dalai Lama. And he said, "Our prime purpose in this life is to help others. And if you can't help them, at least don't hurt them." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the surf reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Mornings in Encinitas.